Hi Zeme, welcome to the Levy Punk Festival. This is your first night in the UK, but you've just come off a tour in Europe, Germany and Benelux, I believe.
We've played just like 2 weekenders. We're gonna do a proper tour after this UK run. We're gonna do another little run in Europe. Yeah.
So you're keeping very busy getting out and playing the music.
Yeah, all the time. I think I'm booked out pretty well all year round because, playing shows. It's just fun.
And we have the new album out, so we have to play as many shows as we can, so we can sell all the records.
You're making the interview easy because I was just going to bring up the new album. It is gorgeous. Absolutely love that. And the music is great, of course.
Thank you so much.
Where did the inspiration for the artwork come from?
So it was done by a friend of mine who is a tattoo artist in Lyon in France. She is a big fan of us. I met her at one of the shows that we did there. And I visited Lyon a few times and I got tattooed by her. And I don't know, I just asked on my Instagram like who would be down to make an album cover. And she said she would like to do it, and I love her style, and that's how it came about. But the actual like what's on the cover, it's just our theme that we just like to have a strong central female figure on the artwork of our records. So it was, it's pretty. How do you say like? I wouldn't say obvious, but it's like a pretty popular like sujet, like a pretty popular figure, Salome. And that's how it all came about.
I love it when the band has a good story behind their artwork, because sometimes it's just, well, we liked it, so. And speaking of the strong female front, you're Swiss. I'm Swiss as well. I know what it's like from living there. They don't like strong females. Do you have to fight that a lot?
Yeah, I mean, when I was young and just came into the scene, I had to fight for my place in the scene a lot. But it's gotten way better over the years, and I think now it's pretty much okay for females. And yeah, I mean, it's been bad, but it's now better, so I'm glad about that. And can't complain much more.
That is so good to hear, because I always felt if I walked into a gig, you're a woman, you should be in the back. And I'm so glad that it's changing, because we belong up front just as much as the guys do, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would say it's gotten better. Especially because there are a lot more women like active in the scene who are doing the shows, who are doing the bands, doing like scenes or arts or photography, which I think it's really important. And it helps other girls see like, oh, this is just, I can do it too. I'm not like disadvantaged just because I'm a woman.
Yes, exactly. That's hugely important. It's just, oh, look, she's doing it. Maybe I'll give that a try.
Yeah, I also think it's because, like, there has been change. Like, also in the minds of the people, like, they're not always thinking at first, I'm the girlfriend of someone or I'm the merch girl. That was, like, something I used to get a lot. Like, oh, are you the merch girl, or are you... Who's your boyfriend? And I'm like, I'm not. I'm just me. I'm here, and I don't need a boyfriend to be here or be a merch girl or anything. And I think it changed a lot in few years that were,
I am so pleased to hear that, because I've been watching the change here. I've been in the UK for over a decade, and I've watched the change here and the women up front and embracing all diversity. And it's so good to hear in Switzerland, which is a bit more restrictive in some ways. that it's making that path going through there, and you're blazing trails, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
You are blazing trails.
I guess.
Yes.
It is kind of true. I talked to a friend of mine who lived in Switzerland around like 2010. She lives in Belgium now, and she told me she used to go to hardcore shows in Switzerland, and it was not a nice experience for a woman. Like,
That's the year I left.
not
so
just
yeah.
not just like sexism, but homophobia, racism was like accepted and normal in the scene, and it's crazy for me to hear that.
Yeah.
Because now we have a lot of very young and like politically aware people in our scene, and I think it's really nice that there has been so much change.
I keep saying it, but I'm so happy to hear this, because that was my bitter taste in my mouth when I left in 2010. It was like, they just don't want a woman up there doing this stuff. And you're a front woman, so you're really out there in their faces. Do you find you have a lot more women coming up front?
Yeah, of course. A lot more than even in the beginning. It wasn't as much, but now it's getting more and more each time, and I'm super happy about it, because like I had a really hard time in the scene when I was young, and I don't want anybody that like gets into the scene having the same hard time as I do. So I'm trying to make it a better place that everyone feels comfortable, female, not female, whatever gender it is. I don't care. I want everyone to feel comfortable, and yeah, I kind of feel it that people feel comfortable when we play, because like everybody's coming up front, everybody's moshing, and yeah, I'm super glad like how it turned out and how it's still evolving.
That's good news. And you really have no rest for the weary, because I was looking at your tour dates. You get home after you're done here, and you're back out again. How do you keep up the pace?
I don't know. Lots of coffee.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like, touring is the one thing that we really love doing, like meeting new people, playing shows for like somewhere where we've never been before. We drive 5 hours to play 20 minutes. It's just so much fun, and we're very happy that we get to do it. And after this LP, we started getting like a lot more booking requests. So it's been really easy to fill the rest of our schedule.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot more on our plates, like towards the end of the year, and already next year we have a tour coming. So yeah, we're keeping busy.
That's great.
But I think it's gotten a little bit better. Like the last few tours we did were like really, really exhausting, because we did like date on date on date. Like we played a show, like I think the worst one was like where we played 13 shows in a row, like with one day off. But I think we noticed that like we need like a day off between, and like do the routing better, so we don't have to drive like 6 hours every day. Yeah. So I guess that's, for me, it's way more chill this tour, because I know we got off days, so I'm a bit more relaxed than I was back then.
Yeah, tomorrow we're just here at the fest.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out, and that's
Yeah.
like super nice.
Yeah.
We usually don't get to do that.
Yeah.
It's
That is a
just
good
next
thing.
town.
And here tomorrow, you'll see a lot of the British bands as well. So you get to see a little bit of our local scene, because we've got a bit of an international mix today.
Yeah?
So
That's cool to hear.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly which bands are playing tomorrow. I just looked at our like the timetable today, and there was some names that I recognized, like UK bands that I've heard of but never seen live. And I already got to see False Reality, and they killed it.
Yeah.
So
super
yeah,
cool.
it's very fun to be here.
Yeah.
I could see you lit up with that, just being able to see different bands that you've heard of. But then again, that's how I'm feeling right now. I've been listening to you guys, and now I get to finally see you. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, it always fills my heart when people come up to me and then tell me, yeah, they waited so long to see us, and then they come to the show and are just happy, and then yeah, it sometimes doesn't like I don't realize how many people listen to our music, because like if you're at home having your normal 9 to 5, it's just like numbers, but you don't get to see like the people. So yeah,
it's crazy.
It feels pretty crazy
Sometimes
to
like
get recognized.
we play a show in a new place, and there's like kids singing along to our music that I've never seen in my life.
Yeah.
And that's just like so nice because
Bringing it back at you.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're not a big band or anything, but like people have heard of us and people listen to us, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not crazy. It just means you're a good band.
It's always kind of hard to admit, you know, because like
They're like, no, we're okay.
we're okay.
Like, we're
It's,
okay.
You don't want to give yourself too much credit,
Yeah.
but I think we worked pretty hard, and sometimes I have to tell myself like I deserve this. It's okay. I can enjoy it now. Yeah.
No more imposter syndrome.
Yeah, no more imposter
over.
syndrome.
No imposter syndrome here, guys. You totally deserve it.
Thank you.
And I've even been spreading the word in America, where I'm originally from.
Oh, really?
I have a radio show that gets broadcast over there,
Yeah?
and I've been playing you guys regularly for
That's so cool.
quite some time now.
That's so cool. Thank you
That's
so much.
crazy.
Oh,
Thanks.
that's awesome.
Welcome. So you'll probably have a few fans that would love to see you over there, but
Yeah, we've actually heard of one person who is apparently flying in to London from the
Yeah.
States to see us.
Yeah.
And that was so crazy.
Yeah.
that's
Like-
very cool.
Yeah. It's I mean, we'll see. We'll see if he's actually going to be there. But like if he is, we'll give him like a bunch of merch for free because
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Make sure he gets all the T-shirts he wants,
course, of
Yeah.
and then he spreads your name around even more. So
Yeah.
it's even better.
I mean, maybe we can come to the States one day. I don't know. It used to be like our goal that we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
At this point, we're like, if it happens, it happens.
It would
But
be
we're
cool.
not gonna like try super hard to make it happen.
Because like in the beginning, I always like watched those Hate 5-6 videos, and I was like, shit, that's insane. I need to go there and like play at like Sound and Fury or This Is Hardcore. But like in the recent years, our shows were so fucking hard. I was like, I don't think I need to go to America. Like the
Yeah.
shows are good enough here. They're like crazy good. Like we
Yeah.
played at Redfall Festival that was in
yeah,
Germany,
that was nuts.
and it was just crazy. There were so many people. Everybody was moshing, and I was like, I don't think I need to go to America. It would be nice, of course. I would love to, but like it's also crazy here. So
There's always the chance that you go to the US and then you play in front of 10 people for every show,
yeah,
and it's like
I don't
it's
know.
okay, but
yeah,
it's not like what we want. And we can play awesome shows here, so we'll just
more than 10 people.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, on that note, I will let you get back to what you guys were up to first. Can't wait to see you. Thank you again, and safe travels on all your journeys.
Yeah,
Thank you so
much.
much. Thank
Thanks
you
for
for the
having
support.
us, and I hope you enjoy the show later. We're
We'll
super
do our
excited.
best.
We do our best. Yeah.
Thanks again.